I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I'm 20 years old, and I realize that may be a ridiculous statement to say, but it's true. When I was about 4 or 5, I had like a list of like 5 or 6 things that I wanted to be whenever I grew up. And that list included the president and being a cake decorator at Sam's Club. It's now 2017, and I don't really think either of those 2 things are on my bucket list, but, you know, they were good dreams to have whenever I was, like, 5. But now I'm at the point where you're supposed to, like, be figuring stuff out and, like, knowing what you want to do with your life, and I really don't yet. By that, I mean there's not one specific thing that I've always wanted to do. Besides write, but that I've always said will be, like, partial, like a secondary thing. Like, I'll always have 2 careers, whatever I end up doing with film or whatever, and writing. They'll always be 2 separate things. Because no matter what I end up doing for the rest of my life, and it'll probably be multiple things by the time I'm through, I'll probably always continue to write, hopefully, at least I really hope that I do. So I've never considered writing like my one true career path. I would love to be published. I would love to, you know, see my book sitting on a Barnes & Noble shelf. Like, that is an absolute, that would be the biggest dream come true. But I don't want that to be the only thing that I'm focusing on, and I don't want that to be my number 1 career. But whenever it comes to my other future career, whatever it may be, yeah, I don't have a clue. When it comes to film, I don't see myself being on, like, a huge Hollywood set. There's nothing that I really like specifically enough to, like, focus on. Like, I'm not gonna go be a gaffer, you know what I mean? I've always said that I'd love to work for Disney, or I'd love to work for the company of YouTube, and those are 2 still very valid things, but I guess nothing is narrow enough. I don't have a narrow enough goal for what I want to do. So when people ask me, oh, what are you, you know, getting your degree in and stuff, I have an answer for that, but then they're like, what do you want to do with that? And that's where I just draw a complete blank. Because I have stuff I want to do. I want to start my own company. I'm in the process of starting my own company to do video work. And that's what I love to do. I love putting together just little montage videos. So could that be my future career? I mean, it's looking like it's gonna be for the next couple years at least. But am I gonna do that for like the rest of my life? I don't know. I'm really hoping that in a few years I can come back and watch this video and be like, hey, idiot, this is what you were meant to be doing. Don't worry, you'll figure it out eventually. Because right now you ain't got a clue. And that's okay. I mean, I know I'm only 20 and I'm like not really stressing over this. But like, my dad asked me today on the phone, we were talking, and he's like, where do you want to live? Where do you see yourself living in the future? Because in a couple months, I'm going to be moving home. And I told him, I'm like, Dad, I literally cannot answer that question. I could see myself moving to maybe New York City to do more of the book thing and the film thing. I could see myself moving to LA to try and do the film thing, but I really, really don't want to move to LA, at least at this point in my life. I feel like LA would be a whole monster, and I don't know if I could conquer that right now. Or do I just want to, like, stay at home? I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't know what I want to do. I have stuff to keep me busy, and I have stuff to keep me focused, and I have stuff that I love doing, but I just don't have one exact career goal. I can't just say, I'm going to school to be a nurse. Like, no. I'm going to school to be a lawyer. They have definite answers. They know what their job is going to be. I know that I'll never end up probably having a 9-to-5. My parents don't have a 9-to-5, and I just grown up kind of not wanting that lifestyle whatsoever. Like, a fear of mine is like working in a cubicle 9-to-5 and just like being sad. So I don't ever really see that happening, at least not for a long period of time, if I can help it. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I realize this doesn't have an exact point, but I kind of just wanted to say that I don't know what I want to do, and that's okay. I'll figure it out someday, and I just kind of wanted to look back on this in a few years when I hopefully maybe have something figured out, and just kind of be like, hey, you know what, kid? You're gonna make it. You're gonna be okay. At least I really hope so. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Thank you very much for watching.